we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts, no argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like an Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless than pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High side if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you, it ain't worth it. It's more than getting laughed at. You don't want a task that, so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way. The endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that? I ain't catching all slack, and I have enemies on my ball sack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina the Samoan. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that last you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day. There'll be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I have since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you. I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you. You better back up. You're damn near try. Apparently, I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. Nah. Look like we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts, no argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like an Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless than pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance, you can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High side if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you it ain't worth it, it's more than getting laughed at. You don't want a task that's so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that? I ain't catching all slack, and I have enemies on my ball stack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina the Samoan. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that last you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day. There'll be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you, I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you, you better back up, you're damn near try. Apparently I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. Nah. Look like we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts, no argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth, and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like an Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless, a pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High side if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you it ain't worth it, it's more than getting laughed at. You don't want a task that's so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that I ain't catching all slack? And I have enemies on my ball sack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina or Simone. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that lasted you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day to be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you. I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you. You better back up. You're damn near try. Apparently, I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles. I ain't got patience for these bastards. I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you. I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. Nah. Look like we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts. No argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth, and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like in Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless a pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High side if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you, it ain't worth it. It's more than getting laughed at. You don't want to task that, so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles. I ain't got patience for these bastards. I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you. I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie. I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that I ain't catching all slack? And I have enemies on my ball sack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina or Simone. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that lasted you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day to be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you. I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you. You better back up. You're damn near try. Apparently, I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts, no argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth, and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like in Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless, a pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High side if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you, it ain't worth it. It's more than getting laughed at. You don't want to task that, so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be. In a bad place, nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that? I ain't catching all slack, and I have enemies on my ball sack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina the Samoan. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catching attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that last you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day. There'll be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you, I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you, you better back up, you're damn to try. Apparently I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be. In a bad place, nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this would not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. Nah. Look like we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts, no argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth, and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like in Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless, a pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. High Hindsight if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you it ain't worth it, it's more than getting laughed at. You don't want a task that's so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that? I ain't catching all slack, and I have enemies on my ball stack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina or Simone. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that last you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day. There'll be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you, I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you, you better back up, you're damn near try. Apparently I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide. Nah. Look like we got another one of them. Popping at the mouth or the side of his neck when he pouts. No argument, no rebuttal from. He ain't from my town, I don't know him, so I'm guessing he's a clown like he wanted me to love on him. But you know that ain't my style, yet he still got my name in his mouth, and I ain't running for cover from. A bunch of lambs, how you figure you getting fame from my clout, so let's get this cleared now. I'm cold like an Eastern February, but that hating isn't necessary. You being petty cause you see me rising, becoming legendary, and you talking down like you very scary. Come on, dude. Get on, fool. Typing and writing on a post too. Get a cosign when you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight in the produce section at Whole Foods. I already told you. Since my adolescence, I had to stress that never being less than being excellent is the motto I follow. For throttle, I gotta be some sort of testament. If I strive to do it, be the best at it. So testing this is rather pointless, a pandemonium. My opponent, full of baloney, I'm owning him. He's a phony one, cause I can't allow it. I'm overpowered like Bowser, and your mouth is writing checks with a negative balance. You can't cash that. I don't think it's covered by that Affleck. Hindsight if you want, but you putting on a bad act. I promise you it ain't worth it, it's more than getting laughed at. You don't want a task that's so back and do oblige. I'm killing it like it's a pesticide. I'm prepared if you get in my way, the endeavor's fine. I never settle, I got the better mind. So if you knocking my grind, I just can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be in a bad place. Nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide. My politics are rather controversial. Who would've thought that? I ain't catching all slack, and I have enemies on my ball stack. I'm thinking insanity's what you call that, and I just get appalled at. I'm blacker than Nina or Simone. I just want freedom and want all these people left alone. How in the world is that chapping you? Laughable, you catch an attitude. Glad that you going mad cause my attributes call me bad and a radical, but that is so irrational. Mathematically, I'm past that degree to these rapper dudes. Had another latitude, and that'll prove you lacking too. You roll with a pack of dudes that last you cause you whacking your raps a poo. You need a faculty that's backing you. Your rapping is not compatible. Battle me and that'll be the day to be a casualty, and that don't mean you have to go away. It don't matter to me. Tactically, I'm leaving nothing left. So you can get a step or you can kick rocks like you work construction on a 10th block. So don't do it, you foolish, if you thinking that I've since stopped. I'm just getting started, so when this drop, get ready. Cause I ain't playing about you, I'm praying that you try to get fly like a pterodactyl. I'm staring at you, you better back up, you're damn near try. Apparently I've earned it all, not just a piece of the pie, so I can't let it slide.
I just wanna be who I wanna be. I ain't getting in nobody's way, but if you get in mine, then you're gonna be. In a bad place, nah, don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand my tone. I created my own lane, so you ain't got no business being in it. So you should see why I can't let it slide.
Nah, I done did a lot just to get by, so I can't let it slide. I escaped the mental shackles, I ain't got patience for these bastards, I can't let it slide. I ain't saying I'll attack you, I'm saying this bigger than rappers. I'm saying that you need to back up, so back up. I'm saying that this will not end in a tie, I can't let it slide.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At power forward.
And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Cole is out there with Bridges. Then it's Miller. Then it's Simmons. And it's McGowan's in at the 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. Hunter grabs the miss. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Wizards.
Yes. close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Garland kicks to Allen. Screen by Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Simmons has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to McGowens. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Here's McGowens, covered by Hunter. Clock at 6. Miller, no luck.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Mobley outside. Shoots over Bridges, and Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. Taking a look at New York, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They finally found some answers to their early season woes. I like the way they're playing right now. Suddenly, there's optimism surrounding this team.
Here's McGowens. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here we can check out the story for Brandon Miller. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Garland with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him. Boy, having a hard time making shots, just 1 for 4 to start this game. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now, here's Mobley. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Hornets leading by 3. Here's McGowans. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And the dunk by Ball.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Garland. He has yet to score. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Here's Mobley. No good with the triple.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Bridges misses. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Hunter. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They need this. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
He's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
The first free throw is good. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plan.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Hornets, 7.5 games behind.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. All the officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second. Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The spider in the house, the unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Miller with the ball. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 7.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's McGowan's, covered by Hunter. Pass to Bull. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Garland. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Bull. Over Mobley. And it's Bull that time on the assist from Simmons. That's 10 points for Bull.
And the touch Bull has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 6.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Takes it inside. Simmons with the defensive effort. Charlotte leading by 5. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Wade finds Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Miller. Here's Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Garland. Bull making his last shot. Mobley left side. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And bottom line, Darius Garland, folks, a fantastic shot maker.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Okoro in for DeAndre Hunter. They set the pick. Here's Miller, a reverse, and that's 2 points on the layup. Miller's got 12 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Garland. Pass to Wade. Now Okoro. And he drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
This guy's just such a natural slasher. Okoro has just enough juice on that first step to force defenders to take bad angles.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Okoro. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
Both good. From the line that time. Now Pippen. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And here's Miller. Over Porter. Miller, no up.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Porter against Miller. Porter, no luck. Hornets leading by 5. Now here is Miller. 12 points for him. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. He takes it in, and Okoro throws it down.
Man, we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
Pippen outside. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Garland. Mitchell against Miller. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The shot that time, not on target. Charlotte in the lead. Dick passes to Pippen. No good that time. Excellent D from Wade. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.116 left in the first quarter. Hendricks can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 3. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Stolen by Wade. Here's Porter. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Pippen with it. Hasn't made one yet. And he recovers it. Here's Miller. The shot is good off the backboard.
as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller outside. High, arcing shot. Wade with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points now. The quarter.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Ben Simmons is out there with Miller. Then it's Bol. Then it's Bridges. And it's McGowan's in at the three.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Hunter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Miller with a screen on Mitchell. Charity swipe shot. Here's Bol. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bol's got 18 points in the game.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now here's Allen. Still without a basket. Garland looking it over. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
A tight game here in Cleveland. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Simmons passes to Miller. Here's Bol. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bol's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Garland kicks to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Klingon, he's checked in for the Hornets. He misses the free throw.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
Good on the second free throw.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
The Hornets have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the strike. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Garland. He's got 7. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display. Oh my goodness, the flair and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
Garland against Simmons. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Mobley. Hunter kicks to Okoro. Cleveland moving it around. The wide open look here for Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's McGowan. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Hunter kicks to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Garland. Three-pointer. Another miss by Garland.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Bridges outside. And it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. And Miller throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A nice shot by Okoro. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 1:44 left here in the second. McGowan's the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist in the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, here's Garland. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And
That's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Garland against Simmons. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Mobley. Shoots from 14. Good, he hits the jump shot. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Miller surveying the floor. Knocked loose. There's the double team with Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against San Antonio, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Bridges with the board. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Klingon. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. Garland, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bridges passes to Simmons. Now Miller. 22 points for him. Over Garland. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 24 points from Brandon Miller.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hornets on top, up 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but there's no replacement for hustle and effort.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And here is Garland. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here is Miller. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And the coaches love this from Brandon Miller. Go inside, get some contact, and play through it and play strong. Love it.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. And here's Garland for three. The Hornets pull it in. Bulls got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to McGowans. And here is Bridges. With the fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Mobley right side. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Out to Bridges. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mobley the pass to Garland. Shot from the top of the key. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Mitchell wide open. Here's Allen. And Ball sends it back. Now here is Miller. He's got 25. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. Miller's got 27 points.
Wow, what a drive by Brandon Miller. On the deck, go to work.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen passes to Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Miller with the ball. 27 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Boy, just stick with it. Even through contact, Brandon Miller knows I can take a hit and still give the shot an opportunity to go in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. the Hornets number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's McGowan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. McGowan's has got 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Here's Simmons. Still yet to score. Miller outside to the middle. Here's McGowan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Mobley. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Great job by this team closing out. Blocking a bunch of shots and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's McGowan's. 14 points for him. Pass to Miller. Outside, Simmons. It's over Garland. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now Simmons. Nothing on the board. Goal inside. He's against Allen.
And a moment to see numbers for Evan Mobley. He's around 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dean Wade comes in for Jared Allen. And it's a Coro in for Mobley. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so Bol nails both of them. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Wade, right side. Here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Simmons pulls it in. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. And it's Miller with the jam.
I tell you see the burst of speed of Brandon Miller getting out in transition.
Mitchell against Miller. They get a hand on it. Here's Wade, and Ball sends it back. For three, Hunter. Good tee by Williams. Charlotte leading by 13. Miller outside. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his three. The Cavaliers shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter.
Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
Now here's Simmons. Still scoreless. Williams passes to Bull. It's Miller on the wing. From downtown. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Hunter. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Both free throws good from Garland. And so here's Charlotte. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Williams passes to Bull. Out to Miller. Back to Bull. And Wade sends it back. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Miller against Mitchell. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Bull over Wade. Wade with the block. Here's Hunter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Hunter.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Time games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. DeAndre Hunter is second.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point game. Bull with it. Wade picks him up. Stolen by Garland. And it's Wade with the jam.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
And here's Miller. 33 points for him. Outside Williams. 13 feet away. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Hornets lead by 6.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons always a willing participant.
Bull the pass to Miller. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 9. Count it. Good. Hunter's got 11 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Outside Williams. Lobbed up there for Miller. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Bounce pass from Garland. Bull against Wade. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Miller. Screen by Bull. Throws it up high. Stolen by Okoro. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done.
Now here's Simmons. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Miller outside. Shoots a fader. That one wide left. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 18-6 run. Hunter the pass to Okoro. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Miller outside. With some art.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw good from Miller. A different look now for Cleveland. Hendricks is checked in, and Porter subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Charlotte, Klingon, he's checked in for Bol. Dick comes in for Bridges, and Pippen subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Hornets trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller outside. Inside. And the dunk by Dick.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Outside Porter, the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3/4 behind, several teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Pippen is out there with Simmons. And it's Bull in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Garland against Pippen. Pass to Bridges. Here's Bull. Miller up on top. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. And again, the Hornets missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, this is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game. Just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to McGowan's. Over Hunter, and the basket by McGowan.
Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Knocks it loose. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Mitchell with it. To the inside. And then Allen slams it in.
That's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Hornets trail by 7. Bridges kicks to Simmons. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
You throw good, Garland. Both free throws good from Garland. Hornets trail by 9. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Miller. Over Mitchell. Miller, no up.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Crosses over, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Now Miller. Bowl, a screen on Mitchell. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Miller.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Mobley misses. Hornets trail by 9. And here's Miller. Bowl, a screen on Garland. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bowl.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the break, listening with Charles Lee and his team, he said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Driving in. Free throw line jump shot. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Hunter. Hornets with the rebound. Bulls got his 16th rebound on the night. Now, here is Miller. Over to the wing. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
You throw good, Garland. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Miller with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen. First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Garland. Now Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McGowan's. And here's Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Hunter with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Hunter, the pass to Garland. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Mitchell. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's built.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good on the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
.55 seconds left in the fourth. They recover it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Cavaliers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Mitchell looking it over. Bridges with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Mitchell against him. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Hornets call time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a three, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
.17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fires top of the key. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, we know Ben Simmons loves to set his teammates up. They love playing with this guy.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Miller with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce. Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams BA that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the point. Bridges passes to Simmons. To the inside, Miller. And it's Poole with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
About a minute into this first quarter. Simmons with it. Bull up top. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McGowan's. That's short off the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
It's Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Carrington. 9 points for him in his last game. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And Washington with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Such a wide open look.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. And you look at Bowl topping the chart with his efficiency.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Drills it from deep.
Encouraging to see Sadiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Here's McGowan's. Coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Bowl. Shoots over Sarr. That's good from Bowl on the assist by Simmons.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Here's Carrington. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Bowl. They double him with Bey. Back to Miller. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Taking a look at some numbers here for Brandon Miller.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Washington trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense. We have to talk, and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Miller. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Bol. Bol's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bol, a screen on Poole. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Carrington. Three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Bol, a screen on Poole. Throws it up high. It's intercepted. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Middleton is checked in for Bay. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Here's Carrington. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And he gets that one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Simmons, the pass to Miller. Here's Bol. Rebound by Middleton.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
That free throw good from Middleton.
Well, one of the things that's great about Middleton is his ability at the free throw line. I mean, this guy is around 90% for his entire career. So he knows how to get there, and then he knows what to do with it. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Inside and finished off by Bull.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. All right, and we got a report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. It's stolen by Poole. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Hornets trail by 13. We've got Ben Simmons, Bull out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Brandon Miller, and it's McGowan's in at the 3 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Bull, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the basket by Trent.
Trent Jr. recognizing the lane there and exploited it.
And Charlotte shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Bridges. Outside Simmons. Bridges, a screen on Poole. From deep, here's Simmons. Knocks it down from distance. Simmons has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Martin outside. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Miller can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 12. Here's Sarr. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now Miller. Bull, a screen on Trent. The drive by Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Pippen, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, You see some of the most athletic guys in the world at any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Giving Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neill, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Simmons. On the court right now for the Wizards. Sadiq Bey out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And he sinks the second. Here's Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. Carrington no good. Hornets trail by 3. Oh, there's the alley. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Wizards. To the wing, right side. Pass to Coulibaly. Five to shoot. Good on the shot.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Bold. Pass to Miller. And finished off by Bold.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, the Hornets.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Simmons, averaging around 6 a game. Miller outside. Pass to Bull. They double him with Bay. Clock at 4. Simmons, the pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
He's all alone, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Washington leading by 5. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Miller. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Carrington no good. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter action, just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Bridges outside. Pass to Bull. They double him with Bay. Clock at 6. For the tie. Charlotte again missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
And here's Simmons. He's got 6. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Miller outside. Looking to end this cold spell. No good off the glass. Washington leading by 7. Stolen by Miller. Pass to Bull. Here's the three. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. It's Poole on the wing from downtown. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's McGowan's. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Miller outside to win the run. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Here's Poole driving to the basket. Misses the layup. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Screen by Bridges. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here we go, all alone. Here's Sarr. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Dick, he's checked in for Miller. Here's Simmons. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then it's Bull. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Pippen in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The score now all even. Bull's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And that one's good. Poole.
And it looks like the pool is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
Here's Pippen. Miller on the wing. Shoots over Bay. Rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
No good on that one. McGowan's, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Sarr. Poole outside. Poole work in the interior.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Miller with it. Bull, a screen on Poole. Shoots it from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Carrington. Pass to Bay. Poole with the ball. Guarded by Miller. And it's the Hornets on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter. The Wizards have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Carrington. Simmons defending. Fires the 3. Carrington no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Miller. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Carrington. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Bowl. Miller on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Washington with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Sometimes forcing isn't bad. Poole was able to get inside there and earn the whistle.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Poole. Now Simmons. Pass to Miller. Over Poole. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Poole. Now here's Simmons. And he's going for the lob. Bull down low. Guarded by Poole. And that one's good. Bull's got 8 points in the quarter.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Down low. Bay. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, man, Bay needed that one, and so did the team.
Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. To the paint. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Poole against Miller. And that one's good. Poole's got 17 points here in the second half.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Now here's Simmons, tightly guarded, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Bowl. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Miller. Here's Bowl. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Poole. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And so it's Washington with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now to present our player of the game.